don't let people force you into doing things that you don't want to do. If you know it's not in your best interest, it's not going to better your life, it's not going to benefit you in no type of way, it might probably hinder you in some type of way. But people keep telling you to go with it, go with it, go with it, go with it. And then they want to get an attitude once you want to tell them the reason why you can't go with it and how it will affect your life in a negative way. And they don't want to listen. They want to get an attitude and they want to argue. They want to do this and they want to do that. Hey, just let them be, you know, because sometimes when you keep arguing with people, it's energy draining. It drains you mentally. You just get tired of it over time. To the point where you just think to yourself and you tell people just like, hey, if you don't want to hear me out, you ain't got to call me and talk to me. You ain't got to be around me. You ain't got to associate with me. You ain't got to do nothing that involves me. Because you're not about to control my life and what I do in my life. I'm telling you right now, I only listen to God these days. Let me tell you why I only listen to God these days. Because people like to steer you in the wrong direction. You see what I'm saying? They like to entice you in doing things that you really don't want to do at the moment. Or at all, period. And then once you tell people that you would prefer to wait, they get an attitude about it. You know, like I always say, like I always heard, the OGs used to tell me that I was raised by. Anything that's worth waiting is worth having. No, people want the cake now, already made. They want to eat it now. They want it already made and eat it now. They don't want to go through the process of making the cake and going through all the different ingredients to put in the cake. They don't want to go through none of that. Some of these people, man, that you talk to, they so controlling. They want you, they will hear everything you did to start a business and better your life. And then they act like that you're supposed to walk them through every step of life to help them achieve the same success you got. What? You see what I'm saying? That's crazy, ain't it? Like, people is that crazy out here. Like, people is that controlling. Like, they become so controlling that they want you to do everything for them. And once you say you can't do it at that moment, they say you ain't real. They go talk about you to their friends and family members. How you don't do this for them, how you don't do that for them. And they try to make you all to seem like you the bad guy. It doesn't matter how much good you do for people. They always try to make you single out as the villain. That's crazy, ain't it? You always the villain. And the only thing you can do is laugh to keep from crying. So that's why I always smile. Even though I go through a lot on an everyday basis, I still smile, you know? Because there ain't nothing wrong with smiling, you know? But my point is, yeah, don't let nobody force you to do things that you don't really want to do. You know, just do you, you know, take everything step by step, one at a time. You know, take your time. Don't rush through life. You know, if people want to enter your life and they want to try to take you off your path that God wants you to be on, man, don't listen to them. Don't get them to take you off the path that God wants you to be on. Because everybody got their own path at the end of the day. And if you fall off your path, who gonna catch you, man? Who gonna help you back up? You know? Like, something happened that you know, when you, now say if you did listen to people, say if you did let people like bullying you to doing what they want you to do, and then you end up falling off because you listened to their dumb butt, who gonna help you out of the ditch? That person that if you go back to that person and say, oh, I'm doing everything to please you and, you know, make you happy, and I end up falling off and you know, losing everything because I'm listening to you and I'm trying to please you and make you happy. And then you tell them, they be like, well, you didn't have to listen to nothing I said. I didn't expect for you to really do it. It's crazy, ain't it? It's crazy. They tell you some bull crap like that after all that you just been through. That's why I say, guys, you gotta just do your own research on whatever you do, and make sure you stay close to God, because God ain't gonna tell you nothing wrong, man. You know, that's the reason why I have the little bit of success that I do have right now. And I'm not even successful. But that's the reason why I have a business that I have right now, because I listen to God. There was a lot of people that tried to talk me out of it. There was a lot of people, they wanted me to be around them. They wanted me to hang around them. They wanted me to do what they was doing. They like, oh, well, you doing this and you doing that, man. You think you better than us and this and that. So they want to control everything I do. It's like, man, I ain't trying to be sitting around all day for the rest of my life. You only live one life. You only got one life to live. I'm not about to live my life being an average person. I'm not about to, and it's not nothing wrong with being an average person, but it's just not something that I want to do. I want more out of life. I want nice things in life. You get what I'm saying? The Father in heaven, he has nice things. I want nice things too. I love nice things too. You know, I grew up poor, dirt poor. I'm talking about eating with the roaches and the rats poor. And I don't never want to go back to that. I came a long way from that. You know, and then you got some people out here, they will talk you back. They would tell you things to get you. It's like they want you to hang yourself or something. It's like they want you to, they give you have you ever seen people that will give you some advice and they won't necessarily follow their own advice. They won't even take action on their own advice, but they will tell it to you, but expect for you to do it. You see what I'm saying? That's some shicey stuff right there, man. So half of these people, the advice they give you, they don't even live by it. They never even done it before, but they got a nerve to be telling you to do it. That's crazy. They want you to sabotage yourself. People out here. That's how cold people are. And you be thinking to yourself, oh, I ain't really worried about it too much. Well, listen, it's mostly people you love. Your friends and family members. It could be your spouse. It could be, you know, it could be anybody. It's not just necessarily a person that you don't know that can do you wrong. Most of all, it's always somebody that you do know that do you wrong. You know, that's the same thing I always thought. I always thought to myself, I don't really mess with too many people, like too many outsiders. I only stay around family members only. And guess what? Those are the people that even mess me over the worstest and the most. It's crazy, ain't it? Like I said, you only can smile to keep from crying, you know? But guess what though? Just because you take an L in life, that don't mean you really take an L, because you learn something from it. You learn something from it. And, you know, just don't let nobody, guys, try to dictate nothing you do. You know, if you got something good going on right now, keep doing it. You know, I'm standing behind you. I'm rooting for you. I believe in you. Keep doing it. And make sure you keep God close. If you guys, I'm not trying to force like religion on you guys or not, because I'm not a religious person myself. I just believe in Jesus. But if you guys have to believe in something, believe in Jesus. If you have to bet your life on something, bet your life on Jesus. Because you can't go wrong, you know? And, you know, yeah, that's just a little fruitful thought right there for you guys. And like I say, you guys out there, y'all stay strong and don't let these people get into your head and get you to go out here and do some stupid stuff and messing up your relationship and messing up your family and, you know, all this stuff you got going on. You got a business, you got a good job, you got all this stuff going on. Don't let nobody talk you out of it, man. I don't care how pretty they look. I don't care how much muscle he got. I don't care about what they look like, because looks can be deceiving. Don't let them talk you out of anything because they got the JJ or they got the good D. That don't mean anything when you fall down. When you fall in your face, that don't mean anything. Because I guarantee you, them people, it's going to take their good D and their good for JJ to the next individual. And then it's going to repeat